ito ulit, ano? I hope I am not branded as a traitor to the country. But if you study very carefully international law, an arbitration was not set up correctly when we claim our right to the Kalayaan group of islands. I was breaking my brains trying to find out from international law books authorities what is an arbitration tribunal. And everywhere, an arbitration tribunal calls for three parties. The two who are claiming whatever they're claiming, and between the two, the selection of an umpire. And when arbitration is carried out, it is always voluntary. Under the UN Charter, it is always voluntary. However, in the UNCLOS, there was a provision or an attachment or something that made arbitration as a mechanism for solving compulsory under the UNCLOS. But the Philippines, when we ratified and approved the UNCLOS, we opted out of that provision, which means hindi natin gagamitin yung compulsory arbitration. We just didn't want it. All right. Without even us talking with the Chinese or wherever, equally the same, the Chinese opted out of that provision. So, both the Philippines and China cannot invoke compulsory arbitration under the UNCLOS because we both opted out. So what is the remedy? Dalhin natin sa UN. Under the UN Charter, which is voluntary arbitration. Philippines wanted it. Ayaw ng China. Voluntary. They say, you cannot tell China, "Hoy, you have to do it." Because, no, it's voluntary. So what did we do? We went and proceeded to set up an arbitration panel. That is not even an arbitration panel. That's just a Philippine panel handpicking the people who will render the very issue that we want at binabayaran yun ang panahon nila. Ikaw ba naman kung babayaran ka at andun ka, hindi ba bibigay mo yung favorable position? That is why China is questionable. Now, I'm not trying, please understand, I'm not trying to be traitor to my country. I love my country. Pero hindi tama. Sino may sulsul nyo? Kayo nang draw the conclusion, ano? However, the very fact that that decision was given, it has brought to the attention of the world that we have a basis to do some claiming on the South China Sea of the KGI. Pero it does not bind anybody. It's just a position taken by the Philippines, and with the arguments we're giving, ito importante at bakit importante sa atin sa Pilipinas. But that's, to me, an opinion of a plus for us. But it does not bind China nor anybody else in the world. Ngayon, kung magkakaroon tayo ng new process of settling the issue, we will. Kaya, in this point, tama si Presidente Duterte. Tabi muna yan, at at the proper time, ilalabas natin.
What about the mechanism for bilateral negotiation?
Yun na nga, bilateral yun.
Ito na yun.
Ito na yun, China and the Philippines.
Walang makikialam.
Wala nang makikialam. Unless we invite others na makialam.
It was an idea of the previous administration to have a multilateral approach to the problem because of other claimants.
Maraming gustong makialam eh.
At papakialamin naman natin.
Yung maraming makikialaman, meron nga. Isa pinakamalaki yung makikialaman.
Okay. Well, with that, we bring to a close another special edition of our Tapatan sa Aristocrat on ASEAN and related issues. Thank you very much to such a wonderful panel today. Former Ambassador Rosario Manalo, an eyewitness to the signing of the Bangkok Declaration of the Association of Southeast Asian Nations, and former Ambassador Donald V., who happens to be with the business